Namaskar. Uh, mm, Sorry. Yeah. So, little bit about me and what I do in France here. We have a small yoga center which we teach teachers and we make them more aware of what real yoga is, not just the asanas, because in the Western culture, more focus is given on the asanas. So, yeah. And also, I think more in India nowadays that I see is so much of uh, importance is given to asana that we are forgetting more about philosophy, Yoga Sutras, Bhagavad Gita, and all the things. And I'm not talking of religion way of Bhagavad Gita, but Bhagavad Gita is so important for everything that we do. If you read every chapter, you will see that it is connected to yoga. And of course, Yoga Sutra. I don't know how well you know your Yoga Sutras and how much you pay attention to it, because every sutra has something in there. Patanjali really mentioned uh, a lot of importance on meditation and asanas and stuff. So yeah, you should get your Yoga Sutra books and start studying more, understand more what yoga is. So this is what we do here in our center. We teach more about the basic. No matter if you have studied 10 years or 20 years, we bring you back to basic because हम सब भूल जाते हैं हमारे roots, the basic of our education. Yeah, we have to come back after every I myself, whenever I am in India, जब भी मैं India जाती हूँ, I see that I take again some studies, again I study something, again I go attend classes of some gurus in India that I know. I have taken education from the Yoga Institute. So what our basic thing is, we talk about the four pillars of yoga, and we talk about bhavas. Bhavas are very important because what asanas today we do is all about just pushing and physical. Yeah. So you have to know, you have to, if you are a yoga teacher, I guess most of you here must be yoga teachers. You have to understand when you are teaching, check your students, I would say, attitudes. Check what the student needs. I know maybe your classes have more than 10 students, it's a bit difficult, but get to know your student. And it's very important to understand the bhavas. And what are bhavas? Bhavas are something that what you do with the asanas. Asanas reference according to the bhavas and attitudes. So if someone is having a lot of, for example, I would say, just for a sake, ego or anger, what are you going to do? What are you going to tell that student to do more? Or what are you going to do if you feel a little bit you're very angry all the time or getting very tired all the time? Um, then you're going to do all the asanas that are letting go. Letting go is mm, mm, like you just bending forward. Yeah, you just let go of your energy. I'm sorry, someone has a question. Hi, do you have a question?
No, you continue, ma'am. You continue. They will ask
Oh,
later.
okay, sorry. No, because I heard something, so I was wondering if someone had a question. Um,
साउथ अफ्रीका का कोई था
yeah, so should I continue?
Everyone, please mute all.
Yeah, it's a little bit disturbing, sorry. Yeah, so coming back to bhavas, what are we going to talk about is I would today put more attention to know what your bhavas are and what you have to teach yourself and others when you do yoga. It's very important to know dharma bhav. Now, what does dharma bhav mean? I'll explain each and every one if I have that much time, but we can talk slowly and one at a time, like dharma bhav, Gyan Bhav, Vairagya Bhav, Aishwarya Bhava. These all bhavas are required when you're practicing asana. Yeah. And when you are teaching some students, especially when you see someone doing something that they don't need in their body, when you are always starting asana class, see that you give more time to relax, give more time to understand if the, like, I see a lot of students here when they come for an asana class, they come running, they're running, and then they come and then start joining immediately. But that's what, when I stop, you have to say, calm down, let your body come, relax, understand what you have been through, just calm down, take a deep breath in, breathe out, and let go, and give 10 minutes, 5 minutes. In, I know now you'd say, in this busy time, how can we do this? But you have to take time out for yourself. It's very important. When you come for that just 1 hour asana class, see that you give more time, give 2 hours for yourself. Yeah. And so when you do these asanas next time, remember, what bhava are you? What is your attitude of your body? Um, and what is your, what do you need more when you do this? Yeah, do you need forward bending more, or do you need backward bending more? When do you do more opening? When do you need more upward stretching? When do you think? So you think of that, before you do an asana. It's very important to let go when you're feeling very stressed, when you're feeling like too much energy that you don't need, too much work is happening, then let go. Just bend in forward. Yeah, let go of everything. Do more of bending asanas forward. Yeah. Mm. So coming to Gyan, Dharma Bhav. Dharma Bhav is something not about, when we, when we listen to Dharma, Dharma means not religion. Dharma means is duties. Yeah, you have to have a Dharma. Your duty is what? First, to take care of yourself. First, to love yourself. See that you get up, you have a morning routine, get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, drink hot water, clean yourself. Yeah, take a bath, clean everything, do jal niti. See that living in Indian, most of you are from India, I guess. And I know, because I am Indian and I come from Bombay, I know how much dust and pollution is there. So do jal niti in the morning, jal niti in the evening. It will change. You will see your nasal passage being more clean and more clear, and you will feel that, and of course, your sinus will be much more cleaner for people who have sinus problem, and of course, other things. So you do these exercise, and just, you don't have to do 10 asanas for every day, just do one asana. For example, Ikpadasana. In English, I think it's the tree posture, but now there are so many names. Ikpadasana, everybody should know in India, I think. Yeah. So what is Ikpadasana? It needs so much of calming down. It needs so much of attention, focus. And when do you get that? When you know you are calm, when you know you're focused, when you're balanced good. Check when you are not balanced, when you're thinking too much. See, you will not be able to do Ikpadasana. And Ikpadasana is such a simple asana, but it is very difficult if you don't know how to use it. So asana, and remember, yoga complete package. Yeah, I don't just talk of asana. The eightfold path, complete packages, when you practice the entire eightfold paths, the 8 steps. That is when you're really doing yoga. Don't say I'm doing yoga when you go just for an hour of yoga class. No, yoga is way of life. You have to wake up, and first thing what you do pranayama on your bed. Which pranayama? Also, pranayama is very important to know which pranayama is good for you. Just don't do because you see on a television or someone is teaching you on YouTube. Understand, is it good for me? Is it benefiting for me? Yeah. That is what you do. You get up, you do pranayam, you do jalniti, you clean yourself, swachha. Yeah, yamas and niyamas. Practice your yamas and niyamas. I don't know how clear are you with your yamas and niyamas. You understand. Think before talking. Action, reaction, no need. When someone is angry at you, give it time. Let them be angry at you. Yeah, take care of your emotions. Take care. What's your dharma? Your dharma is to take care of yourself. Then you can take care of your family, your husbands, your children, and your grandchildren, whatever you belong to. Yeah. What's your duty? Dharma. Dharma towards yourself. Dharma, then first is myself. I take care of myself. Then comes family. Yeah. Family, and then comes society and the nature, and the line goes on. But first is I, and I don't mean it in a egoistic way, like ha main pehle. No, do everything with love for yourself. Take care of yourself. If you love yourself so much, trust me, everything around you will be beautiful. Yeah, I can share a very personal and a very simple experience of my um, how did I happen to do yoga and understand what really yoga does to my living me, on earth. When I was 16, I started traveling the world. I traveled everywhere, from Kuwait to America to everywhere. And of course, coming back to India, studying, and then going back, and I did a lot of things. And I always thought that earning money and having a lot of money would give me happiness and make me really happy. And then I started really working very hard, and I was traveling as a fashion photographer, and I traveled all around in America and the Caribbeans, everywhere. And then what happened is I had name it from Gucci to Prada to all the brands in my pocket. I was with lots of money in my bank, but still I wasn't happy. And then I stood one day and I realized, what am I doing? I'm working. I wanted this all my life, traveling, having money, and I'm not happy. I thought this would bring me happiness, but didn't bring me happiness. And that's when I met my husband, Richard, and he is literally he is my father, my mother, or my family says that he is real yogi, and he doesn't know about yoga much before, but now he is a yoga teacher, of course. But before he stayed, and he would tell me, why don't you practice something that will help you to grow? And that's when I started learning more about yoga. And in India, we have such a nice thing. I don't know if they still do it in school. They teach yoga, but they don't name it as yoga. And we don't realize it. And I started studying. And I realized that no matter how much money I have, if I'm not happy with myself, I'm never going to be happy with anything around me. So I started changing everything. It took a lot of time to understand, to be, and I stay in awareness. Yeah, being aware. If you're angry, be angry. No one is saying don't be angry. Be angry, but not for too long. Yeah, if you're sad, be sad. Learn why you're sad. Understand why you're sad. Understand why when someone makes you angry, don't first say you made me angry. Don't say that. The reason is we are very good in putting the blame on others. Just stop and say, what did I do to make that person angry? And immediately your anger will calm down, because we humans are very, very tricky people. We like to blame others, but when we blame ourselves, then we try to give this little क्या कहते हैं उसको हिंदी में छोटा सा gap, like go in a tricky way. Hurry, yeah, it's okay, chalta hai, that way kind. But it's not. So you have to start thinking, acha, what did I do? Maine kya kiya that he or she got angry? Yeah, and see how your attitude changes. And that is what is awareness. Yeah, and that is what is yoga. Yeah, when you're eating, look at the way you guys all are eating. How are Indian I personally, I teach here my children. One is 5 and no, sorry, one is 4 and one is 2. We sit on the floor and eat. Yeah, we eat with our hand. And my husband is Dutch. And he also practices that. Yeah, so you have to practice. Go back to your basic. Don't be ashamed. I love my culture because there's so much to learn about it. And yoga teaches in when you sit down and eat, when you fold your legs like this. Yeah, why? Because your dharma, your intestine, small intestine and big intestine is working. Yeah, that's why we sit like this. That is what is important. You have to know why we eat with hand, because we get connected to the food. If you eat it with fork and spoon, there's no connection. And stop talking while eating. Pay attention to your food. That is dharma. That is a duty towards you, because when you eat healthy, when you eat mindfulness, you are nourishing. And your stomach is only this much, my dear, only this much. And look how much we put every day in our body. So learn, understand, why am I eating? Does this nourish? Eat. If you want to eat chips, if you want to eat ice cream, make one day in a week, just once, and say, okay, today I will eat that. Don't deprive yourself, but eat and see if it helps. And the day you eat that, next day or maybe in the evening, you'll feel very heavy, very lethargic, like very tamasic. I hope you know what tamasic is. I think everybody should know if you are a yoga teacher. That's what laziness. So that is your dharma towards you. Your duty towards is you to care, to take care, eat good, love yourself. Yeah, don't let anybody walk over you. Yeah, you have to respect yourself. And that what yoga does. And then you will see everything around you. I can go on because people come here for in my center in France and stay, and we do just one topic 1 week, and this is like I have just an hour with you, and I can't finish everything, so I have to cut down. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we go to the next topic, and the next topic is Gyan. Now, Gyan, knowledge. We have to learn to have knowledge about what we are doing, knowledge about what is your duty towards yourself. Yeah, that is the knowledge. See, duty comes first, then you get the knowledge. If you don't do duty, you don't have knowledge. So they are all in hand. So that's why the 4 pillars are the basic of yoga. Very, very important. Dharma, Gyan, knowledge. Knowledge is to learn to fulfill what you are supposed to do. Now, I don't believe in this concept. I'm sorry, but all the learners, all the big gurus, and everybody says, or books and books have written, who am I? What am I? What am I here to do? I don't believe in that. I believe I got this life as a human, as a woman. My duty is towards this nature, towards myself. I'm going to just enjoy being a human for, this life. I'm not thinking who I am, what I'm doing. No, who am I? I'm a human being, right? So that's what you stop asking, who am I? What am I doing? You're just confusing yourself. Take each hour, each day by itself, learn, experience. Yeah. Every time you do something, learn about that. Take knowledge. When someone says something to you, listen carefully. If it is good for you, keep it. If it's not good for you, let it go. That is what knowledge. Knowledge is when you get angry, understand why are you getting angry. Yeah. If you're, I don't know, here a lot of people come with a lot of parents problem. The kids have a lot of kids, or I have a man who comes to learn every year with me. He's coming from 2011, and he is like 62, and now I think he's much more older. When he came, he was 62, and he was angry with his mother because his mother didn't love him or take good care. I said, okay, you are angry till now, you're 62. What happened when you left home when you were 18? Your mother was not there after that. Why did you not stop, being angry with her? Till 18, I do understand because you were living with her. But after 18, what happened? You're still giving power for that anger. So knowledge, understand your basic. Why something triggers you? Why something makes you angry? And understand. Go back, take your time, lock yourself inside. I mean, don't lock yourself in the house. Lock yourself inside. See, you have to work. You have to be a better person. Wake up and knowledge. Today, what I'm going to learn, what I'm going to pick. The best way to learn about yourself is every day when you wake up, you open from Eightfold Path, yamas and niyamas. Every morning, For a week, do one yama or niyama, whichever you like. Yeah, for example, swachha. Now, knowledge of swachha, what do you want to do? What do you think when swachha you hear? You think cleanliness. Now, what is cleanliness? Cleaning the house, cleaning the streets, cleaning everything around you. What about your mind? What about your thoughts? If even, let's say you and your friend are working on a project, yeah, and the friend comes up with a very good idea. What happens to your thought? Understand that. That means swachha. That means swachha in eating. You say 1 week, I'm going to be swachha towards me. So what do? You stop eating vada pav, pani puri, and dokla, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like, I miss it, but I I don't eat that much. So yeah. What else? Street foods, which is not healthier, and ice creams and chocolates and that. You stop eating. You say, I'm going to be swachha towards me. I'm going to take care of my cleanliness. One of this, yeah. And the next is what? Yeah. What are you going to take care of? Next is vairagya. Now, what is vairagya for you? Vairagya is something that you can do is objectivity, create a large understanding. So when you have an objectivity of doing something, yeah, understanding, what do? When you're very angry? I talk a lot about anger. I'm sorry, because I see a lot of people here coming with different kind of anger issues, or teachers, being not just teachers, but every walk of life, even kids. I have a 16-year-old boy here who has, we also run a government thing that we bring children here and rehabilitate them, like change them, make them work and understand what is their great purpose of, being in when you go back to the society. So, and he has a problem. He's very angry with everything. He takes drugs. He's smoking drugs. He's alcoholic. He started drinking when he was only 13. So how did we change? We try to make him aware. We try to bring him objectivity. I said, what do you want in your life when you go back? It's very difficult to change because 16 years, from let's say 13 to 16, he's been living that life, smoking a cigarette, joints, and drinking alcohol with friends. And so that is what you have to see, what you need to change. So where we come there and then we help them to do this. That is what is objectivity. What is your objectivity right now? Write it down on a paper. What is your objectivity? To find calmness, to find letting go, to be egoistic, not to be egoistic, to find that one focus, like I want to
Can
do
I
this.
ask a question?
Oh yeah, sure. Sandhya?
Yeah.
Naji, later on, not now.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
thanks.
Once you complete, then you can ask, not now.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so yeah, write down that. So what is Vairagya? Is creating a larger understanding, like objectivity, relaxation, and letting go, egoness, no ego. We are very, very smart. Yeah, every little thing is about ego. Acha, mujhe kyun nahi pucha? Acha, I'll tell you simple. I'm sorry, I'm not meant to hurt any religion or caste, but I'm Buddhist, Catholic, and Jain. Yeah, so it's a mixed breed. So my father comes from a Jain family. He is, and every time his sister is married, and क्या कहते हैं इसको? My uncle, उनके जो husband है. And if we don't give him first preference for anything, he gets very, very angry. Yeah, we are very, and he's very angry about everything, and everybody around him is panicking. Arey जीजा, मेरा नहीं, मेरे dad के जीजा जी गुस्सा हो गए. I'm like, what is happening? Why is he getting angry? It's okay, right? You just didn't ask him for a cup of ice cream. Like in my wedding, we didn't offer him a seat or something, and I'm like, I am getting married, pay attention on me, not him. But that's the way. I'm sharing my household experience. For me, it's still undigestible why people behave like this. Arey Jija hai, I know, but he's happy, right? He has his own family. But why are they all panicking? Because there is this ego that the ego is hurt because we didn't give him first preference. Because he was not given the first wedding card, because he's the Jija of the family. Jija, you say, I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. But my father's sister's husband, let's put it that way. So that's the thing. Why are people being so egoistic? Why have people so much ego that nahi mujhe nahi bulaya? Okay, like I didn't want a big wedding, but in jeans, and I was getting married to a foreigner, so it was really needed that a big wedding, and I was not marrying in India, so I mean Indian culture. So they said, okay, you're not marrying an Indian, at least marry an Indian culture. So I said, okay, only 200 people, no, but still I had 6 to 700 people, and I was like exhausted. I didn't want that many people. I don't know half of them. But what happens is a lot of people were not invited. Everybody was angry on me because I don't know any of them. What happened? They thought that I had ego because Arey, tum foreigner ho gaye ho. And I said, no, I don't know really. I don't know. All the cards and everything was done. That is little things, yeah. Like your friend calls you over and doesn't give you something, for example. There's an Arey yaar ghar mein bulaya aur khane nahi diya. Be nice. Someone called you over. Be nice and stop having that ego. If you check yourself from morning to evening, I guarantee तुम लोग को 10 से 11 बार तो you will get affected by that ego. And I'm telling you by my experience, yeah. I take care of my emotions very much. So I know thoda sa little bit someone is, and I'm like, okay, mujhe nahi bulaya, mujhe nahi diya, that kind of a thing. But it's a process. It's not something that will happen like this, like a magic. Yoga is a very slow process, but it stays very long. Gymming is fast and it goes off quickly. तो तुम जिम में भागो 1 साल और छोड़ दो और फिर 2 साल के बाद तुम डबल हो जाओगे. And yoga you do for 2 years and you will see for 4 years you will be in that condition because you have got the habit. And yoga is that way so beautiful. Understanding, that is what it is. So creating a larger understanding, that is what Vairagya is. And next we go to, I still have time. Oh, I have Aishwarya. Yeah, Aishwarya is something that you have to learn about self-reliance. Yeah, it's about strength and freedom. Yeah, you have to understand what are your strengths and what are your freedoms. Now, don't misguide your freedom into freedom means chalo bhai, freedom. We want freedom, ladies' power, everything. But don't. My concept is what men have different energy, women have different energy. We can work together, but we cannot empower anyone. Yeah. So what is happening in here in Western culture that I am here and I'm teaching a lot of women, we have this women's circle. Netherlands mein kya ho raha hai? They are all women are becoming very powerful, very aggressive, and they're compressing men. Yeah, men are pushed down. Now you cannot do that because then men did that to us, and now we are doing that to men. So the circle will continue. The minute we stop it and we just continue walking together, give men their power, and you have your power. Women are powerful, men are powerful. Women have certain energy, women have certain. Yeah, I don't feel ashamed to ask my husband anything for permission, like not kind of like permission, can I wear short dress? Nay, it's a permission. You respect, yeah. You ask because he asked me everything. Can I do this? I say, yeah, sure. Can I do this? He says, yeah, sure. Giving each other an equal thing. And that is what also understanding freedom. So yoga is telling, understand self, understand your self-strength, understand your efforts. What is your effort? What do you do to make yourself? You have to understand, to learn yourself, all these things. Yeah, in what now I'll tell you quickly. I think I have time, Shivam.
Yes, we
Hi.
have time. We have time. We have time.
Okay, so quickly I will say, let me know, buzz me if I am getting overtime. I don't want to take someone else's time. Yeah. Uh, uh, now what comes in dharma bhav? Yeah, I'm going to say quick. Dharma bhav में क्या आता है? Dharma bhav में आता है duty, discipline, yamas, niyamas, conditions, and commitment. जब कमिटमेंट करोगे तभी कुछ चेंज आएगा लाइफ में या दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सो इफ यू हैव धर्म व्हाट डज धर्म कौन से आसना धर्म में आते हैं धर्म में आते हैं ऑल द मेडिटेशन आसना जिसमें भी हम मेडिटेशन पोस्चर्स करते हैं दैट ऑल कम्स इन धर्म भाव गुड
बहुत अच्छे भी हैं ज्ञान यहाँ पे मतलब आपको
Sanatan Sharma, please mute
एक
yourself.
लगता है ना
Okay, okay. Please continue. Sorry.
Gyan Bhav is about body awareness. Everything that you have to do with body, with one pointness. Just give me a minute. Sorry. Just, yeah. Nee, ik begrijp niet goed. Ik kom, sorry. Ik ben in Zoom call, hè? Okay, doei. Sorry. My baby wants me, sorry. Yeah, knowledge is that fulfillment, whole self calming. So Jnana is body awareness, one pointness. When you need calmness, when you need one pointness, focus, then you have to do Jnana Bhav. And everything that is upward stretching, jo bhi upar ke asana, like all that back upward stretching, like Talasana 1, Talasana 2, all these are very good for that. And Yoni Mudra, if you know, it is a very powerful self, if you want to feel, that's my experience, if you want to feel how it feels in being in your mother's womb, do Yoni Mudra. That is beautiful. It brings you back. You can listen to your own heartbeat. You can listen to everything inside you like a storm. And I can just show you how Yoni Mudra is done. I'm sure everybody knows, but just for an experience, you close your ears with your thumb. You put your pinky fingers right here, here, and close your eyes and put your elbows up. So this is how you have to stay. Yeah. And ye bahut dukhega, to tell you the truth. But if you let it stay and pass over it, trust me, you will conquer it. You can do it, and it's amazing. Please do it. And if you can share your experience, it would be nice. You can share it on my YouTube channel there. I have a YouTube channel. You can go and I tell every asana who should do it and who should not do it. That is very important to each and everyone here. Please practice asana that belongs to you. Yeah, that is for you, for your benefits. So Jnana Bhav has all the twisting, all that you twist, you should do that. All the training of senses is Yoni Mudra and all pranayamas. But please be careful, understand, do under someone who knows all the pranayama. And Tratak. Yeah. Next is Vairagya Bhav. We are going to talk about that, about what asana comes underneath it is all forward bending. Like Halasana, Yoga Mudra, Trikonasana, Hastapadasana. I can just go on telling all the names, yeah. And all that is for relaxation, Dharma Bhav. Then the other one is called Makarasana. That is a very good asana. If you have back pain, do Makarasana. Just lie down and breathe in, breathe out. You will see your back will go relaxing, very like this, yeah. Nishpanta Bhav is amazing also. I love Nishpanta Bhav. If you can't meditate sitting down with closed eyes, do Nishpanta Bhav. Nishpanta Bhav helps you to more relax and go inside. And then we come to Aishwarya. All the Kriyas, yeah? Do all the Kriyas. Jalniti, Kapalpadi, Kapalvrindha Dhuti, and backward bending, and then self-reliancing, all the chakras and chakrasans, and yeah, so these all, if you practice all these, knowing what your body knows, trust me, within 1 month, you will see yourself much more um, bending forward, for example, much more flexible. Yeah, we all want to be flexible. We'll all be feeling, because you're doing what your body wants you to do. We are not pushing our body against it. Yeah, I don't mean being lazy. No, not being lazy. It's about giving a little bit more push towards that. That is very important. Yeah, and maybe I should take some questions, then I can talk more. Is that okay, Shivam?
Yeah, okay. Now you have like it's a 5:36 only. So we
Mhm.
have 5:45. So we can put this podium for our lovely audience so they can ask some questions to you. So
Okay.
all 10 to 15 minutes.
Hello.
Yes.
Good
Hi.
morning.
After
Namaskar.
after 15 minutes, 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, just wait for some minutes. Okay. Let, let ma'am complete. Yeah, ma'am, please
Oh,
continue.
yeah. So the what is important in knowing the dharma bhav is no, sorry, what is known about bhavas? Yeah, it's literally a translation of bhavas that I said is not religion, or it's not about talking about something, for example, when I was a student, my guru said all the time to me, where goes the hand, there goes the eyes, where goes the eyes, there goes the mind. From the mind, I create bhavas, feelings when I create the bhavas. Yeah, the ras. So you create all this. So, for example, I'll give you a very simple example. We all have been in love one time or the other, or got attracted to someone. हम सब ने कभी ना कभी कॉलेज के दिन, स्कूल के दिन किसी से प्यार किया, देख के पहली बार you fell in love with someone. Do you remember if that love came to you, how it was? And write this question. And I want to know everyone's answer if possible, or you can type it. When you first fell in love, did you go and ask permission to fall in love? Right, yes or no? Yeah. Did you ask permission to the person? No. You just fell in love for no matter what reason. Maybe the person jiski aakhe ya baat ya some attitude and something that made you fall in love with that person or got attracted, right? Okay. Some may be successful, some may not be successful. And this person was in your life. Then what happened? Did you try to change the person? Yes or no? Did you didn't like some habits? Yes or no? So that's what it is. That when you don't ask permission to fall in love, why are you asking all the time to change that person? You fell in love with that person as it is. What we do is we have to understand how that person is, and we have to walk around that person. My husband and me have been together for more than 12 years now. And my mantra of being in love, until today we always feel like we are in love like the first day we met, because हम एक दूसरे को बहुत space देते हैं. He never called me and said, Kao, where are you? What are you doing? Come now. No, I never said that. That is what is important in love. Simple, because today a lot of issues come with love, and that's where this is a simple example. Yeah, simple example. One more is about your parents. You don't like something about your parents, or they did something. Let's say तुम बचपन में बहुत मार खाते थे, तुम्हारे पापा मम्मा बहुत मारते थे. I got a lot beaten by my father, but of course I was angry as a kid. But when I grew up, I was still angry. But then when I did yoga, I realized I'm doing something wrong for myself. So what did I do? I went and forgave my father. I didn't go and tell him like, I forgive you. No, I forgave him. And we became very cordial. Abhi to hum everyday baat karte hain. But that's when it happens, when you're aware. Because you don't know what your father or your mother has been through, man. They've been through a lot, because that generation was different. Yeah, maybe they don't know how to love. A lot of people here don't share that a parent's feeling, love feeling, because they are not taught that. Emotions they don't show because they're not taught that. So what you do is you just try to learn from them, and you don't do the same mistake. Remember, each of you get a chance or a choice to make friends, but you don't get a choice to have parents. You were born in certain families, certain parents were involved in your bringing up. Why? There is a reason for you to learn something, not for them. Let them be as it is. अगर तुमको ये life में मोक्ष या you don't want to see simple thing, if you don't learn today what you're going through, you will come back in the same. Let's say I'm angry, I was angry all the time with my father. If I would not forgive him in this life, and if there is next life, what would happen? He would come back in my life. And how? In any other way. कुछ भी हो सकता है, मम्मी भाई बहन कुछ भी बन सकता है. You have to understand that you have to forgive every step you go. After every 5 years, you have to see what have you done for yourself in these 5 years. Have you loved yourself more? Have you forgiven the people? Have you let go of all that things that you don't need? Have you taken care of your blockages? Now we create a lot of blockages. Remember, when you have a headache, think of not popping a pill, but think of what happened through the day that gave you a headache. That is important. Yeah, I cannot go more in detailing in these topics because they are very vast and it takes time and process, and we are with 51 people, and I would like to have a little bit of question and answer session so we can go more in deep and know things. Yeah.
So first question, tell your YouTube channel, because many people want to see you on YouTube. So just YouTube channel, so they can easily find you. Now,
maybe Shivam, I can send you the link, and can you put it in your? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. You just text me, and I will each and every participants. However, now we have 51 participants. Most probably we have 52 participants, and maximum are from all across world. Like more than 18 countries I'm seeing in front of me. They're joined.
Wow.
So
Nice.
it's like Dubai, Muscat, Australia, US.
Oh, I'm going. Yeah, I am coming to Dubai for a workshop. Oh, I'm sorry, Shivam.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So now podium is on for questions and answer. So guys, you can ask questions to Pinky ji, so she will definitely answer. So you can start with the first question.
I just had a question. Sandhya here.
Hi, Sandhya. Yes.
I just want to know, you speak about Vairagya being objective. Is it objective or is it detachment?
Of course, it is detachment also, my dear. Objectivity is one of the and detachment also has to be there in that. If you can connect both of them together. Are you understanding me, Sandhya?
Yeah, got it. Thanks. Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Namaste. My name is Ekta.
Namaskar. Hi, Ekta.
Yes. My question is regarding Nishpant Bhav. What is Nishpant Bhav? I didn't understand.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
And
that's sorry because I threw
another-
some words. Yeah.
Another question is also, you said Yoni Mudra is powerful mudra, mother womb related concept. So when the child is in the mother womb, then the lady should do Yoni Mudra.
Actually,
It's
it's
impactful.
good because that's a very good question. I really liked what you said, because you can also do it and feel the child inside you. Actually, both can benefit with this, because you go more inside and you feel your child, and you don't need these high-tech equipments to listen. You know, you have seen these ladies with all these things on the stomach and gadgeting. No, you can do this. Yoni Mudra is perfect for that. It's a very good question. Yeah, thank you so much.
And also Yoni Mudra is similar to Shanmukhi Mudra. Yeah,
That's
is the same.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why in the beginning, if you heard me, I said maybe I'm saying different names, because today the names have changed so much. If you just type in, let's say, Ekpadasan, and you try to find a translation, they will say tree posture or some other kind. So I don't know really. So yeah, but you may be right.
But you said according to which text? Like Yoni Mudra, you said according to which text, where
This
you
is,
read?
see, Yoni Mudra, it comes
Yeah.
under which you're saying?
Yeah. Which text
It,
you read Yoni Mudra?
I read it from Yoga Sutras, and also from, there is a complete, okay, there's a, in Bombay, Mumbai. You're from Mumbai? Okay, no. Okay, no
I'm
worries.
from Delhi.
Okay, no worries. In Mumbai, there is Yoga Institute. It's the first institute in the world that came out for the people. हाँ, बहुत सारे institute थे. There are many institute yoga centers or ashrams, but they were only for sadhus and priests and everybody. But the Yoga Institute was the first which came for us, like householders, जिनके बच्चे हैं and family and still who can practice yoga. And they did a research on this. They were a lot of Japanese and all these people came from around the world, and they did a Yoni Mudra scientific research, and it's a very good concept. And they realize how much it calms you down if you just do Yoni Mudra when you are really like agitated or very restless.
One question left, Nishpant Bhav.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Nishpat Bhav is you sit on the wall. Let's say, just think, visualize this is a wall. You spread your legs out, open up your legs, let your knee, yeah. And then you put your palms upward like this on your thighs. Yeah, put it down. And now slowly, let's everybody practice this, okay? She is the model. Good. Yeah. So you put your hand on your thighs like this. Your back is completely relaxed. And now start listening to the sound that is very far away, like bahut dur, very far away. As far as possible, you try to listen to the sound. Now, what happens when you do this? When you do this, you're becoming more aware of what is happening just to one sound, that is trying to focus on that. And then you come back to yourself. Now slowly, come slowly. Abhi time nahi hai, isliye hum express mein karenge. We'll do it in express. Now come fast towards yourself, and now listen to your breath. Or a fan, maybe you have a fan, right? Then listen to the sound. And in this process, when you do it slowly, you will see you will sit much more longer, and you don't have to close your eyes. Only if you are a distracted person, jo, keep eyes open, and if you keep your eyes open and then you fly to some other zone, then you should close your eyes. But people who don't get distracted can leave their eyes open and just concentrate on your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and out, out. And now slowly come back to yourself, come back to your breath, and just check if you can listen to your heartbeat. It will be very difficult because now we did it too fast. Yeah. So this is Nishpant Bhav.
Hi, I'm Smita here.
Hi, namaskar, Smita.
Namaskar. My question to you is, as we do asanas every day,
Yeah.
what asanas or what mudras would be more helpful to increase or what should I say, which would help the flow of energy to be better in the body?
Okay, to tell you just specific ones, because I have to know what your diet and what your body, what your thoughts are. It's very important to know those. But just for us, let's say for a plain thing.
For example, let's say you are taking a class of say 5 students.
Yes.
Okay, it's a simple class, and you want to help everyone. Everyone has different problems, but there has to be some bottom line which will help the flow of energy for everyone.
Okay. So what you do is first you start with always, if you want to pump up the energy, right?
Mhm.
And then, yeah, so always start with all the stretches, like you put your hands like this and you make an 8,
Mhm.
yeah, on your head. Then you do this and then make an 8. Because 8, if you're teaching the kids or a bit youngsters, this is good, because I used to teach in a college here, and they
Mhm.
would love that. That's why I'm telling you with my experience. Then do all the stretches, this, then pull your elbows backwards, these kind of stretches, and then do Ekpadasana, the tree posture.
Okay.
Ekpadasana is commonly known, I think. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, and then to do, you always choose, if the people are doing yoga for asana for long time, then do 2 asanas of each, 2 standing, 2 sitting, 2 lying down. Lying
Mhm.
down, one lying down on your belly, one lying down on your back. Yeah, that is very important. See that you take care of. And after that, so you do Ekpadasana, then you do Talasana 1, Talasana 2, then you do windmill, Chakrasana also you can do windmill. Windmill is the beautiful one. If you go to my YouTube channel, I have explained
Mhm.
how to do it. This is the fantastic one. You can really get, if you do 10 rounds
Mhm.
of this windmill pose, you have taken care from your head to your toe. That is the best one I could say. Yeah. And very
Okay.
important, after all the teachers who are here, who are teaching asana class, please, 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 after you finish the yoga class, do face exercise. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I have also that on YouTube, how to do it. Do face exercise, and please, please give at least 10 to 15 minutes for Savasana. It's very important. Yeah,
Yeah.
that helps.
Yeah, that helps. Thank you so much.
Namaskar. Thank you. Nita.
One thing I would like to add to all students, once you want to learn like some mudra. So as Pinky ji said to you that Hansa ji promoted mudra researches. The Yoga Institute directed the Yoga Institute, Hansa ji. She promoted yoga researches in like worldwide. So meanwhile, if you want ancient text, if you want to cover up that, so you can write the name like Praneeth Dharma Sutrani, writer Vinayak Ganesh Apte. Identify all mudras from there also. Then Mudra Vigyan Evam Sadhana, writer Syamakant Dwivedi, number 2. And the number 3,
Sir,
Prachin
you are
Mudra.
very fast. Can you go slow, please? We cannot write that quick. Can you please go slow? First book, please. Can you repeat?
Geetam Praneeth Dharma Sutrani. Geetam Praneeth Dharma Sutrani, number 1. Vinayak Ganesh Apte, writer name. Another name, you can took the reference, that is Dr. Dwivedi, Shyamakant Dwivedi, Mudra Vigyan Evam Sadhana, kind of that. And the name Mudra Vigyan Evam Sadhana. And the last one is Prachin Mudra, writer name Ramchandra Verma. Ramchandra Verma. So there are 3
Shivam,
books. You can identify all of mudras and all there. And after that, Hansaji took all the references in her research, and she promoted, especially for Yoni Mudra, she promoted a lot. And all international students and scholars and the teachers and professors, they all read from there also. So now over to you, Pinky ji. Please continue. Thank you.
Shivam, but always also before you read any books, this is my personal opinion, and if someone likes to take it, what is it that when you read these books, don't practically dive into it and start following it. First, do your own research, please. Understand, like pranayamas, what I say, Shivam, is that I see a lot of people coming with a lot of problems because they just see on YouTube pranayams and they start practicing. It's not good. This, you have to understand, it's almost, uh, but yoga teachers are almost like doctors. But today what it is, it's so fast and rapidly growing that people don't want to learn slowly and don't want to practice it as step by step. So please, before you do anything, make your research about your body. Is it good for me? Is it working for me? Give it time, take your time, learn about it. Pranayama is also the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
does it make sense? Or
no, it's absolutely, it's a good sense.
Yeah, because as Shivam, I have seen a lot of students coming with problems. That's why I had to say this, because, you know, they read from the books, they start practicing, and then they are really mixing up their body auras. They're bringing up something that is not supposed to be bringing up. Yeah.
Exactly. So any another questions? Because we have 5 minutes left, and you know.
Ma'am, I have one question actually. I am Kanchan here. I have just
Oh,
taken a
hi.
small course on yoga with an institute from Delhi. Ma'am, I wanted to know, basically, I've been really trying very hard, but sometimes I am not able to follow the pattern that I set for myself, even though how much I want to really do it. So what would you advise? What sort of asanas or what sort of practice or mindset should I, work on in order for me to stick to what routine I set for myself? For example, as simple as getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, or as
Hmm.
simple as eating something which is absolutely sattvic food. So can you guide me on that? Because I've really tried a lot on this. I don't know whether I can call it really I tried, because I'm literally getting lost in between. I do follow 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and then again I'm coming back to the normal pattern. So how can I put myself a discipline, which with what now? What should I do really to get into a good discipline?
ये
My
तो
dear
Same
खैर-
question.
Kanchan,
ये तो पूरे विश्व
Same
की
question.
पूरे विश्व का क्वेश्चन है, ये तो
uh,
यूनिवर्सल क्वेश्चन.
uh, Kanchan, hello, are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
guys?
Yes.
Yes. To tell you the truth, actually, you have a lot of questions, and you are you have jumbled up yourself in that discipline. Remember, when you were a kid, did you immediately start studying ABCDs, walk, poo poo in like potty, poo poo in the potty, pee pee in the potty, or start eating with your own hands, start dressing up? No. What did you do? First, you crawled, right? Pehle crawl kiya, and then you started walking, and then you started doing some things. That's what yoga is also. You have to slowly first give one task for yourself. So 21 days, practice this and let me know if you can get in touch, or Shivam, how we can get in touch. Send me a message. Everybody, this is pick one thing for 21 days. Let's say for Kanchan, from tomorrow onwards, you're going to wake up at 5 o'clock. Only that, nothing else. No, nothing doing. Only sleep, waking up at 5 o'clock. 21 days, you put an alarm and wake up at 5 o'clock. And on the 22nd day, you won't need an alarm. You will wake up by yourself. But it's important you do one step at the time, not do so many things together. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will try
Makes
it.
sense?
Yes, it
Yeah.
makes sense. Actually, you are right. But as you rightly understood, that I'm jumbled up into a lot of things. But at the same time, my sincere effort, I have tried also. But maybe, I'm getting a little lost in between, and then I restart. So I'm thinking that probably some particular asanas, just to get up at 5 o'clock. I joined the yoga institute you are telling, ma'am. That was my first institute where I started my 21 days program. I did that. Stop that. I started in Moraji in Delhi. For about months. I did 1 month, and then 3 months I did over there. But then, I feel that everything is quite in control. Like I'm much more in health. I feel better. My energies, I feel much better. But sticking to one particular thing, which is called a discipline, which is the first. I mean the niyama. I
Yeah.
am getting lost, ma'am. There, really, I'm getting lost there.
Don't get confused. Just go slow. Don't put pressure on you. The minute you start putting pressure on, then nothing is going to work. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. Take a break and then say, okay, but don't be lazy. I don't see, this is what people get confused. Being lazy and not feeling like doing are two different things. Yeah. Please take it slow. Do it as per your body, your mind likes it, but do something. Today, for example, I like making terrazzo. I don't know if you know, it's a small art that I like to do and I sell. But I have to, if someone is ordering from me, I have to make it. And every time I have to make it, then I really make it very bad. It doesn't look beautiful. But when I'm doing it with my heart and very relaxed and easy, it comes out beautiful. because I'm much more relaxed and much more content of doing things, and I'm not rushing into it. You understand? So don't rush into it. That would be my advice. Question
Thank you. I
answer?
have one more question before you can take another one. I'm sorry for that. But actually, I have taken this baby step on the path of yoga, and I started on 2nd of January 21. This is my just beginning, and I'm 46 years of age, so I'm already good with age. But I just started, and I have finished my teacher's training, but I really want to pursue further. And also on this, I'm looking some guidance. I'm not sure if this is the right platform to ask this question now, but I'm looking for some guidance on that too, because I'm 46. I just did 3 months short course. I'm just baby step on this one. So what would be the right thing to do here on? I don't want to stop. I want to pursue it thoroughly. I want to pursue it. So what should be my next step?
Kanchan, actually, in your question, you have the answers. Yeah, if you pay attention to what you're saying, you have all the answers, but you are so confused only in questions. And my dear, you're 46 or 56 or 80, doesn't matter. The age is just a number. We are so, like caught up in that. We are all young, yeah, by heart, by mind. So think that, and just you did so many things. You did the 3-month course, you did a short course, you did this, you did that, but you did something. Why did you do it? You put some attention, you put time in there because you want to change. The change has already come, but you're not realizing it. Answers my question? Answers your question? Am I making some sense, or I'm just blabbering? Kanchan?
No, ma'am. It's fine. You're saying that my question itself has the answer. As I said, also that I want to pursue. I don't want to stop. I think probably that's why you are saying. But I mean, what you said in the beginning of this whole conversation, ma'am, that you are going back to India. Whenever you're going, you're taking that as an opportunity, and you are meeting the gurus wherever you are finding the possibilities, na, ma'am. So,
Yeah.
like you probably you are already into this, and as I said, I'm just beginner. So if I have to do something like that, because I'm also based out of India right now, though I'm too much connected with my roots, I always want to bring back the culture which we used to follow. As you said also, now we have lots of beautiful things in our culture, like as simple as sitting on the floor and having food. All these things gives you a lot of positivity. There are reasons behind why we do certain things. So when you go back, you do studies. Like similarly, I'm asking you, ma'am, what should I do, like if I have to refer?
See, first of
If it-
all, I'm sorry to cut you, but
yeah,
the simple thing is that the first thing, you follow one person. This is what we are. I have to tell to everybody who is here. We have got so much option that in spiritualism, now we are doing window shopping. Yeah. Spiritualism has become like a window shopping. अरे आज ऋषिकेश जाते हैं, कल हिमालय जाएंगे, परसों इधर जाएंगे और उधर जाएंगे. We don't stick too long with one guru. I myself, when I was studying, in my batch there were almost all foreigners in my batch, and we were only 3 Indians. All of them, after finishing that course, they were planning to go to Goa. They were planning to go to Rishikesh because they heard about this uh, Bihar something. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm very sorry. I don't mean disrespectful, but I don't know the names. Bihar College or something of yoga asana classes. And I said, no, I'm
Bihar,
sticking.
Bihar School of Yoga. Bihar
Yes.
School of.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's one. And everybody wanted to go around, and they asked me, do you want? I said, no, I'm sticking here. I want to learn from one person. I don't want to go around shopping because I'll be getting confused. Yeah, because I thought I was very new to yoga. So that is what it is. First stop, pick your guru, and the guru will speak to you. That is what is important. 10 jagah tum mat jao, 10 classes mat karo, hatha yoga, ashtanga yoga, this yoga, that yoga. No, just concentrate on what yoga fits you. Give 6 months at least for yourself. I am still learning Yoga Sutra from past 10 years, only the first 5, from first chapter, 5 verses. Atha yoga anushashanam, yoga chitti vritti nirodha. Why? Because I want to understand more depth. Till I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to go ahead. And that's why I don't teach that, because I am not sure yet. Don't teach anything that you're not sure. Don't put it in your brains because, oh, I know, I read it in a book. Don't start reading books and then say, oh, I'm a yoga teacher. No, practice, learn from yourself, and you will get the answers. Yeah, Kanchan?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Next question. Anyone?
Shivali want to ask something. Shivali? You're not audible. Shivali, you're not audible. Just
Hi, Shivali. We can't hear you.
still we can't. You can type Shivali if you have any.
Yeah. Maybe Shivam, you can read the question for me of hers.
Yeah, sure. I do for the same.
Yeah, till then we can take someone else or no. Yeah, it's okay.
You know, they are first time hearing the bhav, the concept of bhav. So
oh, okay. I am sorry. I should have mentioned more details. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that's all about. Meanwhile, I feel all questions are done now. So
yeah, we can
yeah,
hear you.
now you're audible.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shivali from India, Ghaziabad.
Hi, Shivali.
Hi.
Why don't I see you? Okay.
Okay.
Hi, namaskar.
Okay, I just want to know how will you get to know that this particular asanas and pranayam suits on you, particular mudras and particular chakras? How get you know?
Okay. Let's say, what kind of person are you? Are you a fast thinker, slow thinker? Are you a person who comes like restless when something happens? You're very restless.
Suppose I am fast thinker.
Then you have to do.
Suppose I am fast thinker.
Okay, if you're a fast thinker, you have to do everything that puts you down, puts you on the floor. Yeah, touch your roots on the ground. Everything to do with earth. You have to get connected to earth because you are too much of an air person. Yeah, bahut hawe mein ho. Fast thinkers are hawe mein ho, right? So you have to come down to your earth. Touch the earth, be on the floor, take your slippers out, walk on the mud, feel the earth, do asanas in gardens where earth is there, red earth, and then everything that calms down, meditation, savasana, sitting in Padmasana if it's possible, otherwise do Nishpanta Bhav.
Like a relaxation asanas or meditation.
And do yoga mudra, do Parvatasana sitting down. Then do these all asanas will put you down, calm you down. Nishpanta Bhav is the best for you if you're a fast thinker, yeah? And the other one is you can also do lying down asanas, but that also is too much. Don't do all upwards lying down, like,
First, you have to know about yourself, or first you have to know what your clients, how the physical they are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very important. And you get to know them if you are very connected. Like for me, when I create workshops 1 week, I know them within 2 days because I feel their energy. I know how they feel and what they're talking. I observe how they eat. If you want to observe someone, see how they eat and see how they talk.
Whole pattern.
Yeah, it's very important. So as a yoga teacher, I would say that pay attention to all that, then you will get, and never do pranayam in open air, please, especially if you're living in India. I'm not saying, I know because I come from India. Never do.
Mostly people say you should do pranayam in open area and greenery.
That's a wrong concept everybody is giving. That's what
there's a reason behind that.
this is what the Westerners, the American, have promoted. Yeah, that if you pick up any old text, they say you should be doing pranayams in an open room where there is fresh air coming in and out, and where there is more calmness and not a lot of clutter, like बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं रखी है cupboard वबर्ड और कपड़े सूख रहे वो सब नहीं. Open space, and it should be more ventilated. That is the reason you should do it in a very close environment and in a room. And why not in the area outside? First of all, on the beach, there's a lot of sand, a lot of sea, and there's a lot of wet air coming. That can make a lot of problems in your filter here. You have a filter, right, in your nose that can irritate and create a sinus problem in future. Secondly, there are a lot of small particles that you don't see in the air that can disturb your nose way and can irritate you, and you can maybe get some kind of health issues with opening, because if you do every day, you imagine how much you're taking that in your nose. Yeah, so that's the reason. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay,
Next.
so thank you all. I think
Yeah.
all people ask their questions. If anyone asks their questions, so you can do text me here too, because I asked ma'am personally for 1 hour. Meanwhile, if any important questions, so you can ask. Anyone left?
One more question I have.
Okay. Yay. We've been waiting for you, Shivali.
So it's mandatory. You have to
Oh, it's
make
you.
a one person. You have to choose one guru with the depth of going the depth of the knowledge of yoga.
Please, I'm sorry. Please, can you go back to your question?
Okay. It's necessary. We have to choose one particular guru for going depth in yoga.
Mm-hmm.
As
Yeah.
you said, we don't do window shopping, right?
Yeah.
We have to choose one person.
Mm-hmm.
So how will you get to know this is the right person? We have to go with him.
Energy will connect. Yeah. The minute you feel comfortable with this guru, you will feel the energy. Immediately there's this surrender. Your entire body, your energy will surrender yourself. And that's a way of energy talking. I don't know how much in India, we don't talk so much about energy. Do we, Shivam? Do we talk so much about energy? I don't know. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
we positive
yeah.
energy, negative energy.
Okay. So that's what, the minute the guru touches you, you should not feel anything uncomfortable. You should feel like he's channeling you with energy. He's giving you something. Yeah, that's what you should feel. I have a gentleman who comes to me since 2011 here. Every year he comes for this workshop I do, that is yoga and pranayama. Meditation and pranayama. It's the same almost every year, but he comes because every year he says, you teach me something new. And he's like a 60 or 50 years old man. Yeah. But he comes to me, he doesn't, and there are some people who say, Are you are so young and you're teaching these old people. What I said, it's not about the age, it's about your experience. I started traveling when I was 16. I have so much of knowledge about knowing myself, not others. And I know when I can do something. That is what is important. So you will feel it. Trust me, you will feel it, and you'll feel like more, we say, pull towards that person. Yeah. Like how you are in love. You know what happens when you are in love. That's the easiest way I can explain to the Indian crowd. Tujhe dekha to ye jana sanam, that kind of feeling. But in a pure guru and shishya form. Yeah, you will
It's
give
very
everything.
hard to get pure guru.
Yes, because what happens, what energy we channel, we don't. Today's is a fast. It no matter, yeah, girl or boy, young or old, you will find it if you channel your energy and you do let your energy take over and leave it to the universe. Let's say you say to the universe, I want to find this guru who can help me grow. You will find it with open heart and you will be like surprised. Are this one? Okay. And it doesn't have to be yoga guru. Yeah. You will see in different way. Like for me, I found it so difficult when I was like, okay, is this my guru? Because every time I'm a person who is very direct. I don't have a filter in my head to ask question in a nicer way. Agar tum mujhe pucho. That's why I don't have a lot of girlfriends. I only have 3 girlfriends in my entire life. Because I have all guy friends. Reason is because I'm so direct. No one likes it. Even here, my family, my Dutch family, they find it very harsh because I'm so straight. Because mujhe wo filter nahi aata. Like if you ask me if your dress is nice, I would say, it doesn't suit you. I don't know how to say, yes, because there's nothing in my head. So that's what. So when I was looking for my guru, I always questioned her back, like, but why? Like when she said brahmacharya, and I was young, coming from America, and like, what? You're talking about brahmacharya? Excuse me, who does brahmacharya? Those kind. But I had to learn, and she said, no, you will find it. Look for it. And I said, no, this is bullshit. You're talking about brahmacharya and all. Yeah, but then I understand what really brahmacharya means, and to understand the eightfold paths and yamas and niyamas, and I practice it every month, every day, every week, every year. I pick one strong one that I'm going to work on, that I need to change, and it's there. So you will feel it.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you.
Same here.
Thank you so much to everyone for your love and your questions and your enthusiasm for this workshop. I know that how difficult for me to manage all of you, but meanwhile, it's so easy to manage you all. You all do mute yourself, and it's a beauty of this Indian audience and the Indian methodology that what we are having. So again, I'm thanking to Pinky ji, because I heard about Pinky ji from many sources. One thing I would like to tell you all, that Pinky ji have enough capacity, her her throat have enough capacity to control you by just chanting om and om, because she control like 3 years baby, 2 years baby, chatting om, and it's such a beautiful feeling. And meanwhile, the Yoga Institute of France is doing a beautiful job, and it's all about Pinky ji. And thank you all for joining today.
Yeah, Shivam, please share my YouTube channel with them. Maybe we can get some connected, and we can ask question and answer there.
Yeah, definitely.
And
and it's such an opportunity for me to hearing you. And thanks to all. Thank you so much for today, guys. We'll meet you tomorrow, and with a new speaker, with a new subject, with a new enthusiasm. We'll let you know in groups. Thank you so much for today. Thank you so much, Pinky ji. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you.